Hello everyone, happy summer. Evie and I are back to read chapter 4 of Ready Freddy, Don't Sit on My Lunch for our Kitty Cat Storytime summer series today. Chapter 4 is called 10-Minute Misconduct. The next day in the cafeteria, Max elbowed his way between me and Jessie again. This time, I couldn't get my lunch out of the way fast enough. "Hey, watch it," I said. "Your big fat butt is squishing my bologna sandwich." "No, you watch it, shrimp," he snapped. He bounced up and down on my lunch a few more times before handing it back to me. "I think this belongs to you." That's probably the picture on the front cover. He actually sat on Freddy's lunch. That is not very nice. "Well, that wasn't very nice," Chloe said. "Your mother needs to teach you some manners, Max." "And your mother needs to teach you to stop talking so much," Max replied. I slowly peeked in my lunch bag. My bologna sandwich was a gushy mess. My chocolate chip cookies were all crumbs, and my cherry tomatoes now looked like ketchup. Yuck. "What's it look like?" Robbie asked. "Like a dog threw up." I said, "Here, I can share my sandwich with you," he said, handing me half of his turkey and Swiss. "Thanks," I said. Turkey isn't exactly my favorite, but I couldn't really be picky at a time like this. Max turned to Jessie. "When did you say those hockey tryouts were?" "Why do you care?" she said. "Because I'm gonna try out." I almost choked on my sandwich. Actually, Robbie's sandwich. "You?" Jessie said, pointing at Max and laughing. "You're gonna try out?" "Yeah, me. What's so funny about playing hockey? You may be a good skater, but hockey is a team sport. You have to work together with other people to score goals. You can't just hog the puck." So there they are at lunch. There's Jessie pointing at Max, and there's Freddy eating Robbie's sandwich and looking a little bit scared that maybe Max is going to try out for the team also. "That's why I like to do ballet," Chloe interrupted. "I don't have to worry about anybody but myself. I get to be the star." "You can't always be the star of hockey," Jessie continued. "You depend on teammates a lot." "Then it's definitely not a sport for me," Chloe said, pointing a red fingernail at herself. "Besides, I like things that are more elegant and sophisticated. Hockey is so piggish." There's Chloe, who does ballet, talking to the other two at lunch. "And you wouldn't want to chip your nail polish," Jessie said, smiling. "Well, that's true, too. A good manicure costs $15, you know." "Be quiet already about your nails," said Max. "Nobody cares." "You're not allowed to say that," Chloe whined. "Oh, yeah? What do you want to do about it?" Max said. Leaning over to the table and shaking a fist in her face, Chloe shook her head and went back to eating her sushi. "I don't think so," he turned back to Jessie. "I know how to play on a team," Max said. "I played on an after-school basketball team." "And you hogged the ball the whole time," Jessie said. "You never passed the ball to your teammates. Hockey's all about passing the puck around. In fact, you not only get points for making a goal, you also get a point for making an assist." "What's that?" Max asked. "If you pass the puck to someone and that person makes a goal, then you get a point for an assist. You get points for helping somebody else." "The only person Max helps is himself," Chloe said, waving a chopstick in the air. The next thing she knew, Max was grabbing the chopstick and broke it in half. There's Chloe with her chopstick in the air, and Max is about to grab it and break it. Yikes. "Now how am I going to finish my sushi with only one chopstick?" Chloe sniffled. "You're so mean. I'm telling on you. Mrs. Becky," she called. Mrs. Becky, the lunch helper, came over. "Yes, Chloe, is something wrong?" "First, Max sat on Freddy's lunch. Then he told me to be quiet. And now he broke my chopstick. I think he should have to go to eat on the timeout table." "Come on, let's go, Max," Mr. Becky said, marching him over to the timeout table. "Hey, Max, I know one thing in hockey you'd be really good at," Jessie called after him. "Oh, yeah? What's that?" "Sitting in the penalty box," Jessie said, laughing. "You're already an all-star." That's the end of chapter 4. Chapter 5 is called Goals and Guacamole. I wonder what that chapter is going to be about. So I hope you enjoyed Kitty Cat Storytime with Evie and me today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!